Hey everyone! Okay, today I am going to do a video on how I cut the lace off of my wigs, okay? I have a lot of requests for this, so I'm going to show you guys real fast how I do this, and hopefully it will help you at home do yours as well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my wig, okay? This one I just finished last night. This one's a beauty. She'll be listed later today. Obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, so the first thing I do is I clip back the hair off of the hairline. And y'all bear with me because it's hard to do this kind of stuff in the camera. Okay, so I've got that clipped back. Alright, then I take it off of the head. Well, I got it clipped back, so then I have a full view of the lace. You are going to have some little baby hairs, and you can just get that out of the way. Probably need another clip right there. Alright, so next step. I like to use what in the sewing world is called pinking shears. And you can see the pinking shears are zigzagged on the blade, as so. And why I like that is because when it cuts the lace, it cuts it at like a zigzag, so it's not perfect. You never want a perfectly straight line when you're cutting the lace because it won't look as natural. So I use these. You can use thinning shears, but these to me work the best. Okay, I know a lot of girls cut their lace on their head, but I think that's too hard. The way that I do it is I hold up the lace like this. Okay, I like to leave just a tiny bit of lace out because a lot of people, I mean, for when I'm selling wigs, me personally, I like the way the lace cut all the way back because I like to pull out a little natural hair. But for when I'm selling a wig, I like to keep a little bit of lace because a lot of women like to glue it down. And if you're gluing or taping anything down, then you need a little bit of lace left. Okay, so we'll just keep those baby hairs out of the way. And we're just gonna cut little cuts at a time all the way across. Okay, so let's go to the other side. I'm gonna start right here at the ear tabs, and then little baby cuts. Hold up that lace, hold back any of the baby hairs, and cut. And you can always trim back more later. I like to leave a little bit, like I said, for my customers because then they can kind of customize how they like it. But like I said, a lot of women do glue the lace back. So if you are gluing the lace back, then leave a little extra at the front. Okay, this is where it gets kind of tricky, and you can pomade some of those down. I just didn't bring any of those for the use of the video, of course, because I'm never prepared for stuff. Okay, so we're getting towards the last little bit. I'm going to turn it this way in the camera so that I can see a little bit better because that light is shining in here, so that kind of helps me. And don't be scared if you cut a little bit of the hair around the face. Like, that's not going to be a big deal because it's just going to work in your advantage. All right, now I need to hold the wig because this is the last little piece. And then we'll look at it. Okay, so the wig lace is cut. Let's take a look. And like I said, I did leave a little bit of the lace so that my clients can adjust it to where they want. So I just kind of cut along the hairline of this specific wig. All right, let me cut a little bit more. Once you cut it, then you can go back and look and see where you need to cut a little bit more. So this has a little bit too much right here. So I'm just going to take my pinking shears right there and snip off that little excess bit. Okay, let's try her back on and see what she looks like. Oh, let's take out the clip first. That might help. Okay, so I've got her on, and this is transparent lace. I do all my pieces in transparent lace for the reason of it matches every skin tone. Okay, now this one is not my size. I'm a small cap and this is a medium cap, but as you see, this does have clips, I believe, right here. Okay, so you can take a little Got2b gel, or you can trim that back a little bit more, and you're gonna put the Got2b gel around there. If you want to glue it, you do not have to glue it because of the lace. It is super transparent, super natural. And now I'm gonna go in this piece and I'm gonna cut even a little bit more baby hairs, but the baby hairs, and I plucked the hairline for you guys too. The baby hairs are just gonna create an even more natural hairline. So there we go. That's the zigzag hairline. That is how I'll probably taper this a little bit more on the sides here. Probably cut just a little bit more on the sides. And if I was in the mirror, I would just cut that along my hairline. But I'm not in the mirror, so I don't want to screw this up because this is going to be for somebody else. This side looks pretty good. I could probably cut a little bit more right there. Okay, so the transparent lace makes it super natural. You can pull it back, you can pull it up, you can pull it to the sides, and especially if it's tacked down with some Got2b or some tape, you can really pull it up. All right, this baby will be listed later today. She's beautiful. She's got a great length. She's got great layers in it, a little bit of bangs. You can move her bangs over. You can do whatever you want with her. I swear I need to name these pieces. All right, so there's your tutorial on how I cut my lace. Bye.